Cause every time I look to my right, every time I look to my left, all I see all over me is your faithfulness. Every time I look up, down, middle, every time I look from top down below, all I see all over me is your faithfulness. Is your faithfulness. Oh, I know, I know, I know, I know. I still cannot fathom or comprehend this love you give. Tell me, where do I begin? Tell me, where do I begin? Look at my hands up. Keep my
Welcome to Billionaire City by Cedarwood, the most futuristic community in the city of Asaba. Located at Amachai Quarters in the Witch Tech Industries neighborhood of Isile Asaba, Billionaire City by Cedarwood is the meeting point of nature and technology. From an automated gate to QR code visitor access, CCTV cameras and other security installations, you are assured of security whilst enjoying all the amazingness that is Billionaire City by Cedarwood. Every 464 square meter plot acquired at Billionaire City by Cedarwood assures access to estate amenities which include swimming pool, tech hub and co-workspace, fitness center and spa, Wi-Fi park, and more. If you're looking to live in a serene estate that explores modern technology for optimal comfort, then you should subscribe to Billionaire City by Cedarwood today.
Officially 15 million naira per 464 square meter plot, Billionaire City by Cedarwood is currently selling at a pre-launch price of 10.5 million naira.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I am your billionaire Savio Bilio Ladapo, and I am here currently at Billionaires Island by Cedarwood Phase 7. And I am here telling you that all 42 plots here has been parcellated and ready for physical allocation. And the physical allocation is coming up on the 16th of April 2024, where we are allocating plots to the first set of subscribers. I and my team will be very glad to have you.
Information, they say, is key. And by key, do well to join us every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. live on Facebook and on YouTube. We are Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
All right. Beautiful morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria. I can't hear myself, and I hope I'm being heard. Yeah, how are you all doing? Welcome to Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online. My name is David, and this is the Voice Up program where, did I say Voice Up? This is the Morning Delight program. Yes, beautiful morning to you. Trust you had a wonderful night. At some point, I was wondering, Kilo Dave, what's happening? I can't hear myself. Now I'm able to hear myself. Aha. So I had to quickly put on my thinking cap. Yeah, beautiful morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria. How are you all doing? Trust you had a wonderful night rest, and I hope your Wednesday morning is going fine as planned. It's 8 minutes past the hour of 10. Welcome to another special edition of Morning Delight program. Yes, this happens to be one of this Morning Delight program is actually a program. Program I really love because it's a platform where we hold diverse conversation. And this morning, we'll be talking about balancing your mental health with your relationship. Yes, so tell everyone that Cedarwood Luxury Radio is live, and we are talking about something very, very important this beautiful Wednesday morning. I think I have a friend of mine who will be joining me. I don't know where she is currently. I think she's outside the country or inside the country, but she'll be joining me live online to do justice to this discussion this morning. She is, her name is Dara. Is it Ojinta? Yes, Dara Ojinta. And I want to add Chuku to her name. The good thing about this morning's conversation, please, I'd love everybody to be part of this conversation this morning. Like, comment, and share. Our WhatsApp voice call is up, so you can join the voice. You can join the voice link. I think we'll have to add the call link. Yes, okay. The call link would be added to the Facebook Live so that anyone that wants to join will join. Dara, good morning. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Good
Yeah,
evening, David.
my daughter. How are you, my child? Yay! All right. Where are you currently? I think you are currently in Abuja. I know you travel here and there. You are a travelist.
I am currently in Abuja.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful morning. So tell me, how was your? They said it's not good to ask how was your night. I would rather say, hope you had a good night rest. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Ah, you see, this is the problem I have with all this online stuff. Eh? It seems your network is not good because my own network is actually the best. And there's a lot of noise in your background. Are you tapping your phone? Can you hear me now? Okay, I think I have to end this call and call back. All right. So this morning, want to talk about last week. I had a conversation with my very guest. We, just had a random conversation on various things, and then it got to the point where we started talking about relationship and all that, and then I thought of, okay, yeah, that's true. It can be very funny trying to balance your relationship life and your mental health. You see, people. Okay. I think I have to. There's something wrong with this WhatsApp I'm using to call. It's telling me my battery is restricting WhatsApp call, something like that. Let me try and see if I can just switch to my main WhatsApp. Oh, what did I do? So trying to create a balance between your mental health and your relationship, because I got to discover that people are in various kind of relationship that affects them mentally. Yeah, Dara, I think you should be able to hear me now.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is actually okay. I had to switch to another WhatsApp. So yes, talking about balancing mental health and relationship. Yeah, you're going to share your own personal experience, and then we'll suggest ways on how the audience can also, balance their mental health and relationship. And we're also going to talk about the fact that you should know when to quit, because at the end of the day, your mental health comes first. Even I would say your mental health is even more important than your relationship. So let's begin with how to balance your mental health from your relationship. Yes, let's begin with that. How are you able to balance your mental health and your relationship? What is the point that you get to that a lady or a guy would say, no, this is the time to quit? Over to you.
Okay. Good morning, Nigeria.
Uh-huh.
Okay. First, before we speak about or we talk about getting to the point of knowing when to quit or if
Balancing your mental health
um
with your relationship and all that. Yes.
yes, before we get to that, the thing is you knowing yourself if you are mentally and emotionally ready to be in a relationship,
Yes.
not just being in a relationship because Ada and Obi is in one and you think
Mm,
everything is
yes.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know how or if you can't if you're not mentally and emotionally ready for
Yes.
all that comes with relationship, or should I say all that comes with love,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not just about lovey dovey. We have
Mm.
some challenges. We have compromise. We have sacrifice. So if you're not ready for that, at the end of the day, you see yourself being in a relationship. It's either you are toxic, the toxic person, or your partner will be the toxic person, and at
Hmm.
the end of the day, you come out with a bad experience
Hmm.
because you did not actually sit back and know if you're actually ready for this or that.
Hmm.
One thing with relationship is people get into relationship because they feel it's normal or
Mm-hmm.
because everybody is in a relationship. But I tell people being single is normal.
Hmm.
Being single to when you
Hmm. Hmm.
set want love is normal.
Hmm.
There's nothing bad about being single. So I
Hmm.
think when you can tell if you can be in a relationship, if you can
Mm-hmm.
take this or that, if you can compromise for your partner,
Hmm.
that is when you can now comfortably get into a relationship
Okay.
and now you've balanced.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you think it is, or what do you think is the reason why people in relationship, toxic relationship, usually hope that their partner or whatever it is that they are going through in that relationship that is unfavorable, that bad experience, why, in your own opinion, why do you think people would usually hope that he or she will change from that bad or that, evil character? And what is that thing that really makes people still stay in toxic relationship? Do you have an idea?
Okay. When it comes to the for personal reason, that's for them. When you see how someone or what they pass through, when you see what someone passes through in their relationship, and then you say, waiting this person they see for this relationship, will be day to
Exactly.
be day. Now, I tell people, you see, most of the reasons why people don't want to leave a toxic relationship is,
Mm-hmm.
most time fear of starting all over again.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, especially ladies. You see a lady, let's say I start dating a guy when I was 22, and then we
Mm-hmm.
dated for 3 or 4 years.
Hmm.
That makes me 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe at the end of the day, he brings an engagement ring, or
Hmm.
we start talking about family. Me knowing that that guy is a toxic guy, now the fear of starting all over again, I'll be like, okay, I am 26,
Yeah.
he's no longer on my side. The mistake many ladies do.
Hmm.
And then at the end of the day, you end up in a rubbish
Hmm.
relationship.
I like
And
that word,
one
rubbish
thing that has
relationship.
one thing that has to do with toxicity is you there's a way you will just be enduring, and then your body will just be immune to such character. And maybe by the time you want to quit, it's already late. So there are people, I've jammed many people, like I've met people that they tell you that if their partner doesn't beat them or insult them or shout at them,
God.
they cannot date that person.
Okay. Hmm.
I've seen people like that. So
Hmm.
you see how it's that bad.
Yeah.
They've been with toxic people that it's now in their body that
Hmm.
if they meet this that is lovely,
Hmm.
kind,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
person doesn't meet their standard.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
again, another thing is physical appearance.
Okay,
People
wait.
just
Can you
look
just
at
wait? Please, let's take a quick break. I need you to hold your thoughts. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back. I need to create I created a voice a WhatsApp voice call where others can join. So I'll end this call for you to rejoin so that others can rejoin and join the conversation. Okay. So we'll just take a quick break and then we'll be right back. Thank you.
You drive am small. No be by power, na by skill. Okay, you understand? Okay, sir. Okay, so put your leg for the brake. Don't put your leg for brake. Wear seat belt now, madam. Okay. So because I know where you will be learner, you know go where. You dey enjoy am? Yes. You dey enjoy am? I enjoy am, sir. And now for you to buy motor na remain. Yes.
took excuse from work, oh, and they come from work now. You dey learn how to drive? Hey, this one where you dey learn how to drive, you don't hide buy motor, not be the same work where we dey do.
My dear, this trek where you dey trek, you dey enjoy am. You no dey tire. You never tire. Now the same work we dey work, but my eye don't open. Shey for this asaba, my eye don't open. You never hear of P1 Plus?
Never hear. Wetin dem dey do?
They give people motor anyhow. Brand new cars. Now so they give people motor anyhow. You never hear of the Cedarwood Billionaire Drive promo?
I never hear anyone, no, tell me.
These people, whether they copy P1 Plus people, the Billionaire Island people, you never hear of them.
I never hear.
They don't launch the phase 1 estate. They don't launch phase 2, launch phase 3, launch phase 4, launch phase 5. People they sell, people they buy. My dear, I won't qualify. I don't sell too. And they expect to get SUV now. They expect to get for them. No be car, SUV. You don't say level they change. SUV now.
So if you get SUV like this,
you fit get SUV. You know how you go take get that?
na
small thing. Just sell any of the Billionaire estate from phase 1 to phase 7. Okay. If you fit sell 150 million naira from January to June 30th, 2024, you go qualify for saloon car.
You be very bad person. You be very bad person. I'm going to teach you how to drive motor. You be very bad person too. Say person no hear this kind of thing like this now. I for no know so I go fit qualify for motor. And tell you say this motor na me get am. Madam, you be very bad person. So it means if I say 150 million naira, say 200 million naira of land, then go give me motor.
They give you motor, sharp, brand new motor. No be just this tear rubber.
But then go still give me commission.
You go get your commission complete.
How many percent?
And a 15% commission will they pay now.
Hey! So yeah, I go collect 15% commission. I go come collect motor.
Motor na jara on top of your commission. Na the jara wey dey on top of the commission na be this.
Madam, I no dey do this work again.
No be you don't pass.
I no dey do this work again.
No, Oga, you go teach me finish
because here the office.
You go teach me finish because now by June I wan collect my own SUV. I take God beg you, when we go inside, make you teach me.
So thing happen be say I go also teach your friend.
Yes,
all of us so we go qualify for this.
Me, you and her, we go qualify for our own 4 leg. I be no be so.
My own na SUV.
Oh yeah, now me we dey go. Madam, take. Me I go collect new motor, you collect old one.
Okay, now make I dey go. I want
you know go follow us.
You like trekking, my sister. Follow us
Okay.
on motor.
Please drop her.
You too can get a new ride in the Cedarwood Billionaire Drive promo. Start selling plots in Billionaires Island by Cedarwood Estate Series today. Terms and conditions apply.
All right. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. All right. This morning, we're still talking about balancing your relationship life and your mental health. Yeah. So you were talking about physical appearance for people who are in a toxic relationship and are finding it difficult to live. Let's continue from there.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. I was talking about physical appearance as well.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we get to meet people that, for the man, like girl with big booty, big boobs, fine face, light skinned, and then when you ask him why this girl they treat you like trash, and then why can't you just leave her? There are other good ladies outside. Before I find this one are my spec. The kind of person what I like. And then you they manage the rubbish. Same thing for ladies. I like tall guys, shoulders, beards. The guy is beating you. But then you think, how will I leave this relationship, or how will I leave this guy? Because how it happens sometimes is the kind of people you get to meet won't even be up to that standard you actually looking for. And let me manage it. So now it's this manage that will not end up two toxic people getting married. At the end of the day, it will be something else. And we keep asking questions. Now, no dates. Didn't two people date? How come
Yes.
these people ended? And one thing I want to let people know is you cannot change an adult.
Hey, big one there. Big one there. You cannot change an adult. You cannot change an adult. Wow.
Yes. He knows, or he or she knows that this particular thing is a bad character, is a bad trait in me. So you are not a rehab center or what.
Hey, you have dropped another one. You are not a rehab center. I hope everybody is taking note. Number one, you cannot change an adult. And number two, you are not a rehab center. Please continue, my lord.
Yes. So for the ladies, for the man, once an adult says, okay, I have this bad trait in me, he or she should be the one to sit theirself down
Yeah.
and talk to themselves about changing.
Mm-hmm.
Not you trying to change a grown man or a woman to work at all. And we should really leave religion aside, because many of them will tell you that I am getting married. Okay, my pastor said I should get married. We'll pray about it. Prayer works and prayer doesn't work.
Number three, bam, that you've dropped this morning. Please take it easy on us. Please take it easy on us. Number one, you cannot change an adult. Number two, you are not a rehab center. And then number three, prayer works and prayer does not work. So in other words, let's rephrase. Some prayer works and some prayer does not work. Continue, my lord.
Prayer actually works. But
yes.
Sense, even the Bible said it. My people perishes for lack of. You cannot see somebody with bad character, you can enter and say you will pray. Pray what? Your eye no see. I beg.
Are you begging me?
I am begging people that is in a toxic relationship.
Okay.
So these are the reasons why most people just get in, especially that fear, low self-esteem, to leave whatever relationship you are. I beg people. That fear of I have been with this person for long, and that nonsense talk of the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. It's a lie. Once you leave this place, there's better things waiting for you outside. Even life itself is a risk. Quit sleeping and waking up. A risk. Do you know if you will reach the next day? No. So why will you be scared of leaving somebody that is not adding value to your life, that is toxic, that is so bad, and then you are scared of leaving that person because you don't know who the next person will be? Are you wishing to go and jam it? Or are you wishing or praying that the next person will be worse than this person? No, we have wonderful people outside. So that's.
And I also need people to understand that aside from some sort of physical characteristics of people that makes your relationship toxic, there are also emotional characteristics that people can display in a relationship that makes it toxic. Example could be the way the person talks to you, the way you are being treated, the way you are being, the way, the way the person, destroys your self-esteem. You see it now. So people can only just attribute toxic relationship to be some sort of physical display of toxicity, or now what English do I want to use? Somebody just joined the call and is saying I wonder what he has to say.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're actually right.
My God.
Another one, I think manipulation.
Manipulation.
Yeah, it has happened to me before.
Bad. And then the person will come back and say, I love your buys gift for you. The person is manipulating you. Now you cannot leave that relationship because then if they beat you or if they do you anyhow, they'll buy you wristwatch, buy flowers, they'll change your phone. And for the guy, the lady will bring one kind better gift for you, nice shoe, designer's belts, your favorite cologne, stuff like that. Or the person comes back to cry. And then you say, okay, this person is sorry. At least he or she knows that they've made a particular mistake and
Mm-hmm.
they are sorry. What is the essence of that sorry if the person cannot change? If
Mm-hmm.
getting used to sorry time.
Hmm. I remember.
So
I
and
remember.
again, I want to
Yes.
add that one. Sex.
Hmm.
Sex
Ah.
can make some people forget their self.
Now talking about that part, the sexual part of it. Now, I remember listening to the radio, and I heard a woman said, for the past 40 something years or so, either 40 something years or 30 something years of our marriage, she has never been happy. So, in other words, she has been living a life of bad mental health because of her marriage or because of her relationship. And then the question was asked, you know your mental health is at stake, or your mental health has been at stake in this relationship that you are in or marriage. Why haven't you taken the bold step to leave? And guess what the response usually would be, or the response people will usually say, because of the children. I want to ask you a sincere question now, and I would love you to share one or two experience of yours, and then we'll see how we begin to draw the curtain here. Because we're trying to portray the fact that at the end of this discussion, your mental health is even more important than anything. If you find yourself, if you find yourself in a workplace where you are mentally stressed, there is a point. I'm just exaggerating now. There is a point your mental health can be so bad to the extent that you can run mad. I don't know if it is possible. I don't know if it is possible. Please, if you've just joined the call, I would love you to please mute your mic. Please mute your mic.
Not mad, not mad per se, but then the person's head has gone anyhow. Because if you even notice when one is angry, you tend to do any nonsense thing at that moment.
Please, if you've just mute your mic, please. Sorry, Dara, please hold on. If you've just joined the call, please mute your mic. And if you have anything to say, just drop a message and then I'll give you the mic to speak. We are talking about balancing your mental health and your relationship. For those that have just joined, balancing your mental health and your relationship. And my guest is joining me all the way from Abuja. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube as well. This is Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Please mute your mic. The number that ends with 2746. WhatsApp call should have been able to make it possible for the admin or group caller to mute mic from here. All right, please continue. So yeah, I was saying something that if you find yourself away from relationship now, if you find yourself in anywhere, be it your workplace, be it in church, because I know of someone who complained to me that she doesn't enjoy going to her church. She's not happy going to her church. And I told her something. There is no point serving God in a place where you're not happy, or you're serving God grudgingly. You see now, your mental health is at stake in your place of worship. Your mental health is at stake in your place of work. Your mental health is at stake in your relationship. If you find yourself in any form, in anywhere where your mental health is at stake, irrespective of what you are benefiting, that is where bias comes in. Remember, I made mention of the fact that a woman said all her life, for 30-something years in her marriage, she has never been happy. Never been happy. Now, please, if you have anything to say, you can unmute your mic and then say something immediately, and then we move on. So, Dara, we've talked about the fact that people find it difficult to leave that atmosphere or that condition or that comfort zone. They find it difficult to leave because of what they are benefiting or whatever they are enjoying in the detriment or to the detriment of their mental health. We've talked about the fact that, yes, people, just want to be there because of what they stand to benefit. Now, from your own angle, from your own personal experience, I'd love you to share with me one or two experience. Probably you've been in one or two relationships, and it affected your mental health, how you were able to handle it and how you were able to move on. Because moving on is very, very, very difficult for so many people.
Okay, let me first talk about the woman that has been in a marriage for over 30 something years and
Yes.
refused to leave.
Yes, I guess she said she later found her sanity when she left the marriage after 30 something years.
Yes. So I still maintain that that's my first stance, which is
Yes.
fear. Fear
Mm.
of the unknown, fear of what the outside world brings, fear of how will I start all over again?
Mm.
I'm talking from the woman's perspective now,
Mm-hmm.
because honestly, for men, a man can be with you for 3 4 years dating you, and once he sees a bad thing, the man no go ask question, he will leave. But you see a woman will be there saying she wants to endure, she will be the one to change him, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So now that woman, now she first don't put fear for front,
Mm-hmm.
what it will be like outside.
Mm.
And secondly, what the society will say. You were once married, and then
You see that part
left.
of society. Yes, continue.
Yes, that's fear that has kept so many people in their cage
Mm.
of not wanting to come out to explore.
Mm.
What will the society say? If I leave, see my children, what will they say? What will people say? And again, they'll still go back to think this man will not take another woman, and me, no man will come. It doesn't really have to be about a man.
Mm.
You have your children.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I tell women, whatever you do,
Mm.
try and make money.
Mm.
Don't just go into marriage and sit because you are married, you won't work,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. There's something in Igbo that said, money they give person morale.
Mm.
This is a situation where you go take one small change. Nobody will treat you like trash. That is the truth. Many of those women, if they see money, they go abandon those relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Whether society will say anything, society won't say anything. But then for people in relationship, it's the same thing. I still come back to talk like what I said from the first time, which is the nonsense. The devil you know is better than the angel you don't know.
Yeah.
Instead of you losing that toxic relationship, a relationship that makes you, when you sit, you think, you start thinking, why is this person treating me like this? Any relationship we don't reach comparing your relationship and what you see online and other people's relationship, it's high time you run away from that relationship.
Run.
I'm not talking about the financially, but emotionally, I mean, getting love, and then this person doesn't call you, he doesn't text you all the time. When you are feeling down, he's nowhere to be found, or she's nowhere to be found. You know, the love languages that we have, you are not even seeing any where he is. That is it. That is why I said, before you go into a relationship, you should sit and ask yourself, are you mentally and emotionally ready?
Are you mentally and emotionally ready? Yeah.
Yeah. When you go on dates, you don't just sit and say, okay, this person is like this, her physical features, she speaks good English. What are they discuss about? Then you should talk about what you disagree on, what you like, what you don't like. No, talk about boundaries. There are times that when you're in a relation, you see somebody crossing boundary, and then when you won't contact, you say, "Na my man, na my woman." Like, looking at sex. You guys were talking about that. Talk about so many things that has to do with you people. That's where I talk about compatibility. It's not about the relationship, whether on a fit, whether on a wear matching outfits, but compatibility. Compatibility doesn't necessarily mean your blood group and genotype.
Yeah.
We're talking about your stand in so many things, politically, educational wise, society, so many things. I don't know, you must have jammed so many people that when a woman is talking, a man is talking, they'll be like, God, all these people there where I go end up with the kind of person where I end up with. Or maybe do one kind of message. Those guys, where how they go see this kind of person? They talk one, they talk So that is kind of some kind of wahala for relationship, honestly. And then you keep one, then finally now say let you manage. Manage what? If you live, will you die?
Abi?
Yes.
I like that question. If you live, will you die? All right. Yes. Managing your mental health and your relationship. 4 things that Dara has said this morning. I would love to reiterate, and then we'll begin to draw the curtain in few seconds. Number 1, you are not or you cannot change an adult. Yes, that is a take home for everybody. Number 1, you cannot change an adult. Number 2, you are not a rehab center. You are not a rehab center. And then number 3, there are some prayers that work and there are some prayers that does not work. And then number 4, he said you need to ask yourself, you need to be very, very sure you are mentally and emotionally ready before going into a relationship. Because if that is not if that is not put in place, you end up suffering somebody. Dara, you don't want to share your own experience with us, because that is one of the reasons why I brought you to the show. Remember the other day we were talking over the phone. You said a lot of wonderful things, and then I asked you a question. I said, how is it that you have this high level of understanding and knowledge concerning these things, mental health in relationship and all that stuff, and you still end up in a funny relationship? How does it happen? And there are so many people out there too. Oh, they know that, yes, before I go into a relationship, I must be this, I will do that. They have all the knowledge, they have all the understanding, they have all the requisite knowledge that is needed, but they end up in funny relationship. How does it happen?
Okay. Like I said, okay, if you can remember the response I gave to you that
Yes. Give the word.
The poor man, they get idea of become rich, but it's not rich. So, like I was saying, okay, you wanted knowing. Okay, I told you few of my experiences.
Yes.
And most I tell people this. And then why? Okay, now this small thing make you go finally leave relationship where they like this. Or
Now
like
hold on. You see that part? Yes, you see that part. I have an experience. Yeah, something happened. Something very minor. Very, very minor. And then I know do again was the next thing. And in my head, I'm like, is it worth ending the relationship for that very minor this thing? So are you not trying to say that irrespective of what it is, it should not be overlooked or underlooked or underrated?
Yes, when it comes to something that will hurt you emotionally. Yes. Like I was telling you the other day of a relationship that somebody denied me.
Denied you in public.
I don't expect that. Not in public.
Denied you in front of the whole world. He said you are his sister because what he talked.
I was actually inside. And then I heard greeting his neighbor. And then she was like, oh, how is your babe? How's your girl? And then he said, which girl?
Hi,
like,
Jesus.
Something else. So you see, that kind of a thing. Even though it showed that anger for a few days, and then like say what you do, one call they carry gifts, they come. Like, is it the gift that can erase her memory?
Erase the fact that you have been denied in public.
Even anytime I sit and remember that, like, I just wonder, waiting, how, why? So the thing is, there are things that shouldn't be overlooked. There are things that shouldn't be overlooked. That is when it would now get to that toxicity we are talking about. There are many things that shouldn't be overlooked. I'm not talking about him stepping on your toe and then he says sorry and you pack your load and say, okay, I don't do again. I'm talking about things that has to do with one's emotions.
Things that affect you mentally, things that affect you emotionally in the relationship, irrespective of what it is. So that will be our number 5 takeaway now. So never look down or never underrate. You see, I'm writing down.
But now from one that before you go reach 100 one day.
Yes,
And
that's
you keep
true.
you could correct the person and the person will take correction.
Yeah.
But not you taking sorry all the time. Sorry. You get to a stage, he or she will not keep telling you sorry. And then they feel that if they do it, you can always endure. Yes.
So, wow. You see, this very last thing you said, never, ever underestimate or underlook anything that affects you mentally and emotionally. Never underrate it. Never underrate it. Like for someone like me, there are some things you would do to me, even as an ordinary friend. Like, okay, yesterday I asked someone. She's listening right now, and that was why I even remembered. I asked someone, please, when is your birthday? And that alone, it was then I realized that, oh, I don't misbehave. I don't want to use the word that I'm going to use. And then I started, I even went as far as, okay, trying to see where I can get that particular date. So in other words, never underlook or underrate or just ignore anything that affects you even outside your relationship, your place of work, your place of worship, your compound. See, you can't keep saying sorry all the time, just like you said, Dara. You can't keep receiving sorry all the time. There are things that, you should just once and for all. So at the end of this session, end of this discussion, we're trying to say one of the ways you can balance your mental health and your relationship is by one, realizing the fact that you cannot change an adult. Number two, you are not a rehab center. Number three, there are some prayers that work and some prayer that does not work. He said, watch and pray. So there's a place of praying and there's a place of watching. So when you pray for somebody who is misbehaving and the person has stopped misbehaving, then you should realize that you should let the person go, all right? And then another thing we've been able to point out is the fact that you should also understand the fact, before going into any relationship, ask yourself, are you mentally and emotionally ready to carry all the bang bang dum dum, all the crinkle crankle, all the higgy haga that comes with relationship? And then the fifth one there is never underrate or underestimate anything that affects you mentally and emotionally. Don't look away. Don't overlook it. Don't overlook it. Don't say, okay, it's fine. You know you are hot. You know you feel bad. Address it immediately. And if it is something you cannot take anymore, the exit door is wide open. Nobody is holding the key. Dara, thank you for blessing us this morning from your wealth of knowledge. It has been a wonderful conversation, trust me. Although from the very beginning it was a bit shaky because of the network call and because of the network, the call and everything. But on the long run, it was worth it. Thank you very, very much, Dara Ojinta, and every other person that joined us online, on Facebook, on YouTube, and also WhatsApp call. Yeah, you said something.
Thank you for having me.
I
said it's Osita.
Oh, Osita, not Ojinta. Okay. Thank you. Osita Chidera, aka Dera, an international shoe. Yeah, you make shoes, bah? You're based in Abuja and you make shoes. Yeah, so yes. we can patronize her. Yes. Just she makes fantastic shoes. Very beautiful, fantastic shoe. Let's leave it at that. We'll continue our own personal discussion. Thank you, Lagos. Thank you, Nigeria. Thank you, everyone. And Kewe, thank you for joining the call, and every other person that joined us this morning. All right, this is the point where we'll draw the curtain and we'll be back again by 1 p.m. for real estate in Nigeria.
We say get them here, make it some fence. They can use on 480. Yeah, you know, some big airport.
I want to go home. I'm from Akwa Ibom. In case you don't know, Akwa Ibom, we can enter moto. I'm missing the love at home. Home sweet home, no place like home. I'm a king at home, so baby feel at home. You're in a Guaibum, and it's sweet like a honeycomb. You go chop and go carry go, cause they call it the promised land. I'm so proud of my motherland. Back on me what you want. You hear me, this is the home of soups. You want a family, can you come? You love this how it bank from pot to pot to mouth. No need for spoon, no need for plate. Waste of time, just fiber life. Please drop the knife, let junk is life. Nature is life. In case you don't know, back why the way I am, we can enter Moto and fight for arrow and run for you. You should come with me. I'm missing the love and hope.
Am I want to shelter? The young song is shelter. But get ties at town. Any security, any among any song. Just with 3.5 million naira, but I make a big way within of your ita. I pay ma. I might pay a many allocation plot info. Make a meet on a bomb. I go to make you don't get quite don't get seafood or buy near me. Go for nake. Eh? I'm a water airport. I travel. I'm a water with you. I will make my young lady. But the rest of me did a song 3.5 million naira. What kedo? Make me bang kangita.
I'm from Akwaibom. In case you don't know, Akwaibom where I am, we can enter Moto and fight for.